Sometimes it's hard to be a woman, giving all your love to just one man. You'll have bad times and he'll have good times, doing things that you don't understand. But if you love him, you'll forgive him, even though he's hard to understand. And if you love him, oh, be proud of him, 'cause after all, he's just a man. Stand by your man, give him 2 arms to cling to, and something more to come to when nights are cold and lonely. Stand by your man and tell the world you love him. Keep giving all the love you can. Stand by your man. Stand by your man and show the world you love him. Keep giving all the love you can. Stand by your man.
On a warm summer's evening, on a train bound for nowhere, met up with a gambler. There was no time to sleep, so we took turns staring out the window at the darkness till the boredom overtook us. Then he began to speak. He said, "Son, I've made a life out of reading people's faces, knowing where the cards were by the way they held their eyes. And if you don't mind me saying, I can see you're out of aces. For a taste of your whiskey, I'll give you some advice." So I handed him my bottle. He drank down my last swallow of the cigarette and asked me for a light. when the night got deathly quiet and his face lost all expression. Say, if you're gonna play the game, boy, you gotta learn to play it right. You gotta know when to hold up, know when to fold up, know when to walk away, know when to run. You never count your money when you're sitting at the table. There'll be time enough for counting when the dealing's done. Oh, every gambler knows that the secret to surviving is knowing what to throw away, knowing what to keep. 'Cause every hand's a winner and every hand's a loser. The best that you can ask for is to die in your sleep. And when he finished speaking, he turned back toward the window, crushed out his cigarette, and faded off to sleep. And somewhere in the darkness, the gambler, he broke even. In his final days, I found a place that I could keep. Everybody, you gotta know when to hold up, know when to fold up, know when to walk away, know when to run. You never count your money while you're sitting at the table. There'll be time enough for counting when the dealing's done.
Thank you. Thank you for putting this mic up. Thank you. Thank you, Charlie, for all your work you've done here, buddy. Let's get a big hand to old Charlie over here.
Say a word. This is my old buddy, Richard Horton. Many of you will know him, Mr. Floyd there. I call him Mr. Floyd because he objected to the name that you told me was his first name. He didn't like that. I called him Mr. But
I'll never forget old whatchamacallit.
I'm so delighted that Richard and all the other people, friends from the community, have agreed to come in to help us out with this, the band and the music. It just wouldn't be the same without them, and I appreciate it so much.
Say, hey, good looking, what you got cooking? How's about cooking something up with me? Say, hey, sweet baby, don't you think maybe we're gonna find us a brand new recipe? I got a hot rod Ford and $2 bill. I go spot right over the hill. They got soda pop and dancing free. If you wanna have fun, come along. Say, hey, good looking, what you got cooking? How's about cooking something up with me? I got a hot rod Ford and a $2 bill. I know a spot right over the hill. And got soda pop and dancing free. If you wanna have fun, come along with me. Say, hey, good looking, what you got cooking? How's about cooking something up? How's about cooking something up? How's about cooking something up with me? Elijah was a wooden Indian standing by the door. Fell in love with the Indian maiden over the antique store. Elijah just stood there and never showed a sign. because his heart was made of knotted pine. Oh yeah, let's go. Poor old Elijah, he never got a kiss. Poor old Elijah, he don't know what he missed. Is there any wonder that his face is red? Elijah, that poor old woman. And then one day a wealthy customer bought the inhumane, took a road so far away, but old Elijah stayed. Elijah just stood there and never showed a sign, because his heart was made of knotted pine. Oh yeah, let's go. Poor old Elijah, he never got a kiss. Poor old Elijah, he don't know what he missed. Is there any wonder that his face is red? Elijah, the poor old wooden head. I don't want any of you women calling your husbands and so forth Elijah, all right?
Howdy. Cousin Minnie Pearl, and I'm so glad to be back here that I went and bought me a new dress. My Uncle Nabob and Ambrosia took me up to Nashville and bought me this dress. Now I got it on sale at a bargain price. I even heard one fella say, I got it for a ridiculous figure. Now, I've had so much fun coming back here and seeing all my friends. And I met Tom on my way in tonight. He's the fellow back here playing this big fiddle. So he told me this tale about his wife, Sue. He said, I called her this morning and she didn't get up. She just kept laying in bed. He called her again and she didn't answer. So he said, Sue, you doing okay? She said, don't talk to me, I'm dead. He said, well, why would you say something that ridiculous? He said, we're having this conversation. She said, I'm dead, nothing hurts. And my Uncle Nabob, he's just the finest old fellow you ever want to meet. He's at this great big dairy farm up in Grinder's Switch, you know, that's where we're from. And I went to see him last week, and he had all these great big speakers up in his barn playing all these political speeches for his heifers. And I said, well, why did you do that, Uncle Nabob? And he said, oh, I just got the happiest heifers you've ever seen. And he said, seems they can't tell one kind of bull from another. And last night, I met some of my friends, 3 of my girlfriends, over in the grill. We were having a cup of tea. Really, a cup of tea. And we decided, we were all going out on a date later, so we thought it would be fun to find out who got the most kisses. So we figured we'd come in for breakfast, and whoever said morning in their greeting the most, that was, each time we say morning, that's one time we got kissed. So Virginia Schulenberg, she came in and said, good morning, Miss Morning. So that meant she got kissed twice. And in come Frances Marshall, and she said, good morning this morning, beautiful morning, isn't it? Well, let me tell you, this third girl come in and she said to me, it was Debbie Snyder, you know her? She said, oh, good morning, Miss Morning. Isn't this a beautiful morning? It's going to be a beautiful morning in the morning. Well, I figured that was just enough good morning, so I said, howdy.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's my pleasure to introduce the next act because
I think she's something very special. She's just back from 10 years in summer theater, or summer stock, some people call it. But she said don't say that because they might think it's summer yard or something. But anyhow, she's a real talent, right back from just off of 10 years of summer theater and musicals. And it's my pleasure to introduce Debbie Callahan.
That's very important.
If I could remember how to do it.
I hope so too. When you are. It ain't so much a question of not knowing what to do. I know what's right and wrong since I've been 10. I heard a lot of stories and I reckon they are true about how girls are put upon by men. I know I mustn't fall into the pit, but when I'm with a feller, I forget. I'm just a girl who can't say no. I'm in a terrible fix. I always say, come on, let's go. Just when I order scenics. When a person tries to kiss a girl, I know she ought to give his face a smack. But as soon as someone kisses me, I somehow sort of want to kiss him back. I'm just a fool when lights are low. I can't be prissy and quaint. I ain't the type that can faint. How can I be what I ain't? I can't say no. What you gonna do when a feller gets flirty and starts to talk purty? What you gonna do? Supposing that he says that your lips are like cherries or roses or berries. What you gonna do? Supposing that he says that you're sweeter than cream and he's gotta have cream or die. What you gonna do when he talks that way? Spit in his eye? I'm just a girl who can't say no, can't seem to say it at all. I hate to disappoint a beau when he is paying a call. For a while I act refinedly cool, sitting on a velveteen settee. Then I think of that old golden rule and do for him what he would do for me. I can't resist a Romeo in a sombrero and chaps. Soon as I sit on their laps, something inside of me snaps. I can't say no.
Well, preacher went hunting, 'twas on Sunday morning. 'Twas against his religion, but he took his gun along. On the way he shot a mighty fine squirrel, one nice piece he had. Just as he was turning home, there's a great big grizzly bear. Well, the bear was out in the middle of the road to the preacher, you see. Preacher got so excited, skinned up cemetery. When the bear sat down upon the ground and the preacher climbed up on him, cast his eyes to the Lord in the skies and started to say to him, oh Lord, took Daniel from the lion's den, he took Jonah from the belly of the whale, and then took the Hebrew children from the fiery furnace, so the good folks do declare, Lord, if you can't help me, for your sake, don't you help us back there. Just then, him let go, and the preacher come tumbling down. Tried to make it to the house before he hit the ground. Where the preacher was swinging left and right, and he put up a mighty good fight. Bear got in so close, he squeezed him a little too tight. Take a run, Richard. Up to the heavens, preacher glanced and said, Lord, won't you give me just one more chance to go anywhere you want me to be. Yeah, oh, I forgot the words. Let me try that again. Up to the heavens, preacher glanced and said, Lord, won't you give me just one more chance to get anywhere you want me to be. I'll go just where you want me to go. I'll get my meat at the grocery store. I'll never miss another Sunday, no siree. As the preacher was fighting, he looked around, seen the big tree looked safe and sound. Let the bear go, and he climbed up that old tree. He jumped on a limb and he turned about. He looked to the heavens and began to shout, oh Lord, please listen to me. Took the Hebrew children from the fiery furnace, and then, oh Lord, please listen to me, 'cause you don't help that bear. Now I lost it again, that's all right. Can't help me, don't help that bear. What happened when you get up there? Tony, can I hold you?
This is an old song. Is of course an expert song. I'm from Mexico, you didn't know it. But it was very well known. It was very well known years back. So here we go. So the name of it is Pésame Mucho. Pésame, pésame mucho, como si fuera esta noche la última vez. Bésame, bésame mucho, que tengo miedo perderte después. Quiero mirarme en tus ojos, besarte en la boca, verte junto a mí. Piensa que tal vez mañana yo ya estaré lejos de ti. Kiss me forever. Just as tonight was the last time. Kiss me forever. I'm afraid to lose you again. Bésame mucho, como si fuera esta noche la última vez. Bésame mucho, que tengo miedo perderte después.
I want to introduce this guy. You probably have seen him around. When he's not driving his cattle, he sometimes drives a bus. So he's Gary, the bus driver. I don't know whether to introduce him as a bus driver who sings or a singer who drives a bus. But he's both equally. He's great at both, and I know you're going to enjoy his voice. Thank you for being here, Gary.
Johnny Jackson, my last name.
Anytime you're feeling lonely, anytime you're feeling blue, anytime you feel downhearted, that will prove your love for me is true. Anytime you're thinking about me, that's the time I'll be thinking of you. So anytime you say you want me back again, that's the time I'll come back home to you. Anytime will be the right time. Anytime and all will do. So anytime you say you want me back again, that's the time I'll come back home to you.
I'm sorry.
Music stand.
Wish that I was on old Rocky Top down in the Tennessee hills. Ain't no smoke on Rocky Top, ain't no telephone bill. Once I had a girl on Rocky Top, half bear, the other half cat. Wild as a mink, but sweet
from a jar. Rocky Top, you'll always be home sweet home to me. Good old Rocky Top, Tennessee. Rocky Top, Tennessee.
Wildcat Kelly, looking mighty pale, was standing by the sheriff's side. And when that sheriff said, "I'm taking you to jail," Wildcat raised her head and cried, "Oh, give me land, lots of land under starry skies above. Don't fence me in, let me be the bride of the country that I love. Don't fence me in, let me be by myself through the evening breeze. Listen to the murmur of the cottonwood trees. Sing me off forever, but I ask you please, don't fence me in, just turn me loose. Let me paddle my old saddle underneath the western skies. On my cayuse, let me wander over yonder till I see the mountains rise. I want to ride to the
fence me in. Wildcat Kelly, back again in town, was standing by her sweetheart's side. And when that sweetheart said, "Come on, let's settle down," Wildcat raised her head and cried, "Oh, give me land, lots of land under starry skies above. Don't fence me in, let me ride through the wide open country that I love. Don't fence me in, let me be by myself through the evening breeze. Listen to the murmur of the cottonwood trees. Take me off forever, but I ask you please, don't fence me in, just turn me loose. Let me straddle my old saddle underneath the western skies. On my cayuse, let me wander over yonder till I see the mountains rise. I want to ride to the ridge where the west commences, gaze at the moon till I lose my senses. Can't stand obstacles and I can't stand fences. Don't fence me in.
I know a lot of you love to do sing-alongs, so by the time I finish this song, you will all know the last line. So if you will all join me, it will be just wonderful. That's good. Don't know why I've been so blue. Don't know what's come over you. You found somebody new, and don't it make the brown eyes blue? I'll be fine when you're gone. I'll just cry the whole night long. Say it isn't true, and don't it make my brown eyes blue? Tell me no secrets, tell me no lies. Give me answers, not alibis. Say you love me, but don't make me cry. Say anything, but not goodbye. Don't know why I've been so blue. Don't know what's come over you, but honey, now I do. And don't it make my brown eyes, don't it make my brown eyes, don't it make my brown eyes blue?
On the way over here, the horse bucked, I lost my hat, just so you know.
That was practice. Jim would go poke 'em in the ribs.
Howdy! Howdy! Well, ladies and gentlemen, you probably still remember, at least some of you, that when we met last time, I told you that when I came here 50 years ago exactly, August 29, 1966, I first became a Okie. Not an Okie from Muskogee like my wife, which is a different story. But I never became a cowboy. I am wearing these clothes, but I'm sure I cannot fool you with my accent. But I still have something that relates me to this cowboy song that I am going to sing. It was made famous
by Bing Crosby. So much so that it became the #1 popular song in 1936, exactly for my birth. So I claim that it's my birth year song. Now, of course, I'm sure that you guessed that I was not the only one who was born in 1936. There are 10 people, residents, here in Westminster, Canterbury, who were also born in 1936. Now, I'm not going to divulge their name for obvious reasons, but you can find it out for yourself. If you would not succeed to doing that in 24 hours, then tomorrow evening you may come by the Hume room and discreetly peek in, and you will see all the 1936ers celebrating our birth year. So, that's just a little news for you. Sure, let's get on the horses. I'm a cowboy fan from the Rio Grande, but my legs are 4 and my cheeks are 10. I'm a cowboy who never saw a cow, never roped a steer, because I don't know how. Sure ain't. Sure ain't. Sure ain't fixing to start it now. Yippee-yi-yo-ki-yay. Yippee-yi-yo-ki-yay. I'm an old cowman from the Rio Grande. I learned to ride before I learned to stand. I'm a riding fool who is up to date. I know every trail in the Lone Star State because I ride the range in a Ford V8. Yippee-yi-yo-ki-yay. Yippee-yi-yo-ki-yay. I'm an old cowman from the Rio Grande. I come to town just to hear the band. I know every song that the cowboys know about the big corral where the doggies go. I learned them all on the radio. Yippee-yi-yo-ki-yay. Yippee-yi-yo-ki-yay. I'm an old cowman from the Rio Grande, where the West is wild. They're on the borderland, where the buffalo roam around the zoo, and the Indians run up a rug or two, and the old bar X is just a barbecue. Yeah. Yippee-yi-yo-ki-yay. I'm an old cowman, and that's the end. Yippee-yi-yo-ki-yay.
No, this will be fine, thank you. Well, a farm kid joins the Marines and writes this letter home. Dear Ma and Pa, I'm well and hope you are. Tell Brother Walt and Brother Elmer the Marine Corps beats working for old man Mitch by a mile. Tell them to join up quick before it gets filled up. I was restless at first because you get to stay in bed till nearly 6 a.m. But I'm getting used to sleeping late. Tell Walt and Elma all you have to do before breakfast is just to smooth your bunk and shine some stuff. There's no feed to pitch, hogs to slop, mash to mix, wood to split, fire to lay, practically nothing. Men do got to shave, but it's not that bad because they have warm water here. Now breakfast. Breakfast is strong on those trimmings, such as fruit juice, cereal, eggs, bacon, and so forth. But kind of weak on chops, potatoes, steak, fried eggplant, pie, and those other good things. But tell Walt and Elma, all you have to do is just sit beside one of those city boys, because all they do is live on coffee. So when you eat your food and eat theirs too, it'll hold you to noon when they feed you again. It's no wonder those city boys can't walk much. We go on forced marches, which the platoon sergeant says is necessary to harden us. Well, if he thinks so, it's not my place to tell him different. But a forced march is about as far as from our mailbox home. Those city guys get sore feet and we all get to ride back in big trucks. This next will just kill Walt and Elma with laughing. I keep getting awards for shooting. I don't know why. The bullseye is near as big as a chipmunk's head and ain't moving. And they ain't shooting back at you like the Higgins boys at home. And you don't even have to load your own cockroaches. They come in boxes. Then we have what we call hand-to-hand combat training. You get to wrestle with them city boys, and I have to be real careful because they break easy. It ain't like fighting with those boys back home. I'm about the best they got, except for Tug Jordan that came over from Silver Lake. I only beat him once. He joined up at the same time I did. But I'm only 5'6" and weigh 130 pounds, and he's 6'8" and weighs near 300 pounds dry. Be sure to tell Walt and Elma to hurry and join before other fellows get into this setup and come stampeding in. Signed, your loving daughter, Alice.
Any of you fellas in here tonight named Willie? Got any Willies? You gentlemen named Willie? Got one. We're gonna sing a song to a gentleman named Willie. So today's Willie, just kind of pay attention to the words and see if it reminds you of a time in your life. Willie, oh Willie, I love you with all of my heart. Tomorrow we might have been married, but drinking has kept us apart. Beautiful, beautiful brown eyes. Beautiful, beautiful brown eyes. Beautiful, beautiful brown eyes. I'll never love blue eyes again. 7 long years we've been married. Wish I was single again. Woman knows not of her troubles until she has married a man. Beautiful, beautiful brown eyes. Beautiful, beautiful brown eyes. Beautiful, beautiful brown eyes. I'll never love blue eyes again. Aren't you when he staggered and fell on the floor? The last word he ever uttered, I'll never get drunk anymore. Beautiful, beautiful brown eyes. Beautiful, beautiful brown eyes. Beautiful, beautiful brown eyes. I'll never love blue eyes again.
Boop, boop, ba-doop. If you got the money, honey, I got the time. We'll go honky-tonkin' and we'll have a time. We'll make all the night spots dance, drink beer and wine. If you got the money, honey, club in town. We'll go to the park where it's dark. We won't fool around. But if you run short of money, I'll run short of time. You with no more money, honey, I got no
Mamas, don't let your babies grow up to be pastors. Pastors are easy to love, but they're hard to get home. There's just one call to be made, a seed to be sown. Long winded blessings and all illustrations. Everyone thinks she's a saint. Presents, yes, she loves her. He puts up with her. But that's one thing he knows she ain't. Mamas, don't let your babies grow up to be pastors. Don't let them take sermons and buy them old books. Keep them from pulpits and church and rock. Mamas, don't let your babies grow up to be pastors. Whenever they're home, they tie up the phone, and in her is always her comb. Pastors like words no one uses in modern day language. Yeah, they'd rather get out their Bible and speak from the grave. Dinner is burning, but she keeps on preaching, then stops to shake every hand. 'Cause she keeps on dreaming that she'll be the next Billy Graham. Mamas, don't let your babies grow up to be pastors. Don't let them take sermons and buy them old books. Keep them from pulpits and potlucks and roll. Mamas, don't let your babies grow up to be pastors. Whenever they're home, they tie up the phone, and in her
great audience. For those of you who are still awake,
How are we gonna follow and act like that?
well, this is Zeke, my cowhand here. All right,
Ready?
looks good.
Want some music?
Are we ready?
We're ready.
Oh, drinking beer in a cabaret, was I having fun, until one night she caught me right, and I'm on the run.
Lay that pistol down.
Pistol packing mom, lay that pistol down.
She kicked out my windshield. She hit me over the head. She cussed and cried and said I'd lied. She wished that I was dead.
Oh, lay that pistol down, lay that pistol down. Pistol packing mom, lay that pistol down. Drinking beer in a cabaret, dancing with a blonde. Till one night she shot out the light, bang, that blonde was gone. Oh, lay that pistol down, babe, lay that pistol down. Pistol packing mom, lay that pistol down.
I'll see you every night, babe. I'll woo you every day. I'll be your regular daddy. If you'll just put that damn gun away.
Lay that pistol down. Pistol packing mom, lay that pistol down.
Run, David, run! Run like the wind!
I was born a coal miner's daughter in a cabin on a hill in Butcher Holler. We were poor, but we had love. That's the one thing that Daddy made sure of. He shoveled coal to make a poor man's dollar. My daddy worked all night in the Van Meer coal mine, all day long in the field of hoeing corn. Mommy rocked the babies at night and read the Bible by the coal oil light. Everything would start all over come break of morn. Daddy loved and raised 8 kids on miner's pay. Mama scrubbed our clothes on a washboard every day. I've seen her fingers bleed. To complain, there was no need. She'd smile in Mama's understanding way. In the summertime, we didn't have shoes to wear. In the wintertime, we'd all get a brand new pair. From a mail order catalog, money made from selling a hog. Daddy always managed to get the money somewhere. Yeah, I'm proud to be a coal miner's daughter. I remember well the well where I drew water.
was hard. We sleep at night 'cause we were tired. I never thought of leaving Butcher Holler. Well, a lot of things have changed since way back then. And it's so good to be back home again. Not much left but the floors. Nothing lives here anymore, except the memories of a coal miner's daughter. Yes, the memories of the coal miner's daughter.
Okay. Can you hear us now?
Can you hear us? You have to hear us without it. All right. Hey, Nancy. Oh, well,
We're
not ones to go around spreading rumors. Well, we're just not the gossiping kind. Oh, you'll never hear one of us repeating gossip. So you better listen close the first time. Well, Nancy, oh goodness, I hear up in New York a man gets hit by a car once every 30 minutes.
Wow, I bet he's getting tired after all this. I heard a man was walking down the sidewalk and came upon a man fishing in a puddle outside the James River. He grilled.
You did? What happened?
Well, the man felt sorry for him and asked if he would like to come in and have a drink. So while they were sitting there drinking their whiskey, the man thought he would humor the old fella and ask him, "Well, how many did you catch today?"
What did he say?
He said, "Well, you're the 8th one today."
Well, we know that Becky and Phyllis are good hairdressers upstairs, but I heard that they was taking their fellows on a picnic.
How did that work out?
Well, they must not be good cooks.
Why is that?
Well, I understand them fellas went out and bought Alka-Seltzer to give to the ants.
I noticed the other day that Sean's wife had a new locket on.
Sean Hewitt, he's been spoiling his wife again.
Yep. I asked her if she had a memento that was special inside.
What did she say?
And she stated, "Why, yes, it's a lock of my husband's hair." Yep, but he said all of his hair is gone.
Oh, well, we all know Christmas is getting near. I sure hope it's better than it was last year. My husband went to the doctor last year. The doctor asked him how to go, how was Christmas, and he said, "I got a brand new SUV."
Boy, I bet that doctor was impressed.
Well, I don't know, after he explained it was socks, underwear, and Viagra.
Miss Ella asked me to solve a riddle for her.
She did. I bet I could help you solve that riddle. What is it?
She asked me, what would I have if I had 25 cents in this pocket and 50 cents in this pocket, and I told her I would have 75 cents, or a day's pay. What do you think?
No, I don't think so. I think you handle somebody else's britches.
Well, I had to go to the doctor the other day. My back was killing me.
Oh, no. You all right?
Well, he said that's another sign of getting older, when your back goes out more than you do.
Well, I hate to say it, but you know, these in-laws, they're so opinionated and controlling. I mean, it really makes you dislike them, you know? What do you think? You got any advice for me?
Well, Jane, you know, if it wasn't for your father-in-law, you wouldn't have your husband.
Oh, no, now you just give me another reason to dislike him. Oh, well, you know, I'm sure all of y'all watched the debates last night. And we're all trying to decide, is it going to be the left, is it going to be the right, you know, and they got these slogans. But I was told, I had a few residents tell me, that they going to write their own candidate in, and they even got a great slogan. You know what it is?
What is it?
He can do it. Sean
All right, let's
Folks, we got a lot of cowboys up here that, as we say, they're all hat and no cattle. But this next act is different. This is a cowboy who's actually got cattle. Where's your hat? You got no hat, but you got cattle. You got horses? So I want to welcome a real cowboy. He lives on Melody Ranch. Is that the name of your ranch? He's got a ranch. He's on Melody Ranch Road. And he got a brand new air-conditioned John Deere tractor that ain't paid for. If you got any hay that needs cut, he's been cutting hay for how long? Weeks. For 2 months. So if you got any hay you won't cut, he's the guy to talk to. Mac Burgess and his lovely wife, Diane, who used to work here.
Yeah, I reckon I won't say anything, 'cause I was always told if anybody says something nice about you, keep your mouth shut, so that's what I'll do. But it is good to be back here again. This is the second time I've been invited, and it's not very often that I get invited back to a place after I've been out one time. I was dancing with my darling to the Tennessee Waltz, where an old friend I happened to see. I introduced him to my loved one, and while they were dancing, my friend stole my sweetheart from me. I remember the night and the Tennessee Waltz. Now I know just how much I have lost. Yes, I lost my little darling the night they were playing the beautiful Tennessee Waltz. Everybody now. I remember the night and the Tennessee Waltz. Now I know just how much I have lost.
This is a song about an incident that happened 113 years ago today. On September 27th, 1903, a train called Old 97 left Monroe, Virginia, came through Lynchburg, went on towards Danville, crossed a place called White Oak Mountain, somewhere between Chatham and Danville, and ran off of something called Stillhouse Trestle and killed a lot of people. It would probably not have been anything but an ordinary train wreck, but for the fact, a few years later, somebody wrote this song called The Wreck of the Old 97. 2 or 3 people claimed the authorship of it, and amazingly, the litigation over that claim went all the way to the Supreme Court of the United States. So, the Old 97, which started up here in Monroe, Virginia, as we will see in just a few minutes, landed on Stillhouse Branch next to the Dan River in Danville 113 years ago this afternoon. So, here we go. I gave him his orders in Monroe, Virginia, saying, Steve, you're way behind time. This is not 38, but it's old 97. You must put her in Spencer on time. Oh, he took a look around and his dark breezy fine and said, shovel on, room more coal. And when we cross that white old mountain, you will see old 97 road. Now it's a mighty rough road from Lynchburg to Danville, and it lies on a 3-mile grade. It was on that grade that he lost his average. You can see what a crash he made. And he was coming down the mountain making 90 miles an hour when the whistle broke into a scream. And he was found in the wreck with his hand on the throttle and was scalded to death by the steam. So take a warning, all you young ladies, never marry with a railroad man, and never speak harsh words to a true love because he may leave you and never return. There you go.
as this show, folks, will be glad you came. Hope you had a good time. Hope you had as much fun as we did. And I want to thank again. I want to thank all the visitors who came in to see our show. But I want to give a special thank you to the residents who put on this show and the staff members who volunteered to help us out in so many ways, and to the friends who came in with their guitars and whatever, their voices, their talent, their smiles, and gave us a good show, we think.